Hi guys, my name is Zaire. If you're new here, thank you for clicking on today's video, and let's go ahead and get started with the vlog. Okay, a quick check-in. It is still morning. Today I planned on going to the library with my best friend to check out a couple of books. Now, I've actually never gone to this library before, so I'm quite excited. It has multiple floors, and I think we're going to search up on the database to see if our books are there. We're going to be able to put them on hold and go and grab them in person, because usually I'd be doing like the audiobooks, but this time I've been wanting to really engage with physical books, so we're gonna go and do that. I just finished the first third of my protein smoothie. If you all are interested, I'd love to talk about my workout journey or how it's been going and just give you all a few updates on that. But I'm gonna go ahead and get dressed and head out because your girl is taking public transportation, so I'm gonna show you all how that goes. So I will see you all in a little bit. So here I am arriving at the library. They had a couple of fountains with coins in it and some art as well. And then we ended up going to the first floor to go get our books. As always, I don't usually get to record when I'm in these places, and that's just me because I'm trying to be observant. You know, when you go into libraries, they're really nice places, but anybody and everybody be in there, so I do not trying to be taking my phone out and recording something. But after most interactions in places like that, I take the time to wash my face, because you don't know what kind of germs you done walked through, what kind of people you done passed by, and what they are carrying. Because over here the weather is changing. It was just cold, then it got warm, then it got cold again, so people are sick, and I am not trying to be sick. When I leave places like that, I wash my hands, I put my little hand sanitizer on, and like I said, I'm about to take some time to wash my face, so I'm gonna do that real quick. Okay, face is washed, and again, y'all already know, when I get done doing like social interactions, I am dead to the world. So I'm gonna go and play some video games, and I think that's how I'm gonna end my night. I'm really exhausted, but maybe I can tell you about the 2 books that I got. So I'm gonna go and do that, and then I'm gonna play some video games. Okay, I apologize for the angle. I am all over the place, so this is where y'all gonna be. So getting into the 2 books that I was telling you all about, I ended up grabbing Kagan the Damned by Jonathan Mayberry. And this book, I added a little bookmark to it. So again, one of those little dangly pieces that I really love, that I attach to almost everything that I own, and it's just literally connected with a magnetic bookmark. I'm telling y'all, I don't be doing anything too crazy. I be making do with what I got. So I already had this magnetic bookmark, and I just attached the dangly piece on top of it, and now it attaches to the top of the page like this, or like so. And then when I flip it around, this part just hangs in the front. literally nothing that elaborate. I ended up reading this book on the train ride back home, and I really liked it. I only got about 11 pages in, and it's very much fast-paced, like sword fighting. This is usually not a book that I would pick up and start reading, so I was very intrigued and almost proud of myself for grabbing it, because I'm like, swords on the front, roses, is kind of giving Game of Thrones-esque, and I'm not a Games of Thrones type of person. That's not really, like, when it comes to like medieval things, I guess I'm not really into it, or like Viking fighting. But I decided to give this book a try, and I'm gonna keep going with it. Like I said, I am on only page 11, so I don't know how the rest of the book is gonna be. Low-key, when I was reading it on the train, I was trying to like stay focused on it, but y'all, the public transportation be sometimes hit or miss. Today it was more like, not to put people's business out there, but there was a situation on the train that I felt mildly uncomfortable with. You know, I'm not trying to have my phone out and read on my little iPhone 8 and then perhaps it gets stolen. You know, I don't take my Kindle too much out of the house if I don't know I'm gonna be in a safe and secure place. So what I opted for is, again, a physical book. Like, who's gonna steal a book? So me just trying to be safe, I ended up opting for the physical book. But then again, if you're not observant and watching your surroundings, you could really get into some potential dangers. So I had moments where I felt like I could read, and then other moments where I was like, Zaire, you should like really lock in and put your book away. So amidst all of that, I made it to 11 pages, and I was really proud of myself. I also ended up asking my mom for some sticky notes, because I feel like a really thick book like this that has a lot going on, that has a lot of historical stuff and political stuff, and you got to figure out who's clashing with who, I'm gonna get lost. So I got some sticky notes that I've already started jotting things down on, like who the main characters are, what are their relations to other people, and how does the kingdom kind of function. I'm looking forward to taking notes on that, but it is such a big book again that I haven't gotten back to it today just yet. I will keep you all updated, maybe in upcoming videos. The other book that I got is one that I know I'm gonna love. I have this book as an ebook as well, and I've already read the first one. This one is Emily Wilde's Map of the Otherlands, and the cover is beautiful, but low-key, since it's a library book, it's a little sticky. So I'm gonna keep close attention to how I handle this book. I might even take a Clorox wipe and just get all up in there. But I'm super happy I picked up this book. I thought they weren't gonna have it available. This is the second book of the Emily Wilde series by Heather Fawcett. It's magical, it's fairies, it's a little bit of romance, it is adventure, and this is my type of book. I love the first one, so I'm not going to give away too many spoilers for the second one, but I loved the first one, and I feel like I'm so late to hopping onto this train about Emily Wilde books, because I don't know when it came out, but I don't think it's been recent. I don't know, I might have to like put it down in the description, but it might be like 2024 or something like that, 2025. yeah, I'm super excited to get into this. I haven't touched it just yet because I am still currently reading The Tainted Cup on my Kindle. And The Tainted Cup is also a library book borrow on Libby. And since the Libby book has only a set amount of time in which you can borrow it, I'm going to try to read that one first. And then these have a longer hold time, so I can attempt these after that first one. So yeah, I'm super excited about the both of these books. And I have physical books this time, so that's also super exciting too, because like I said, I'm usually on my Kindle or my iPhone, but yeah, super excited. And I would love to make another little bookmark for this one, but I'm gonna try to not read them simultaneously. I think I'm gonna try to do The Tainted Cup, read through this one at least maybe halfway, and then I'll switch out the bookmark, write down the page number, and then I'll start this one. So that way, yeah, I think the dangly makes me want to pick it up, and I don't want to get distracted switching between all my books just because they're beautiful. Because I'm so tired, I am going to just end my night by gaming, make myself some little food that I'm excited for, and that will be the end of this vlog. So thank you all so much for sticking around, and please continue to the end of the video. Oh, and if you like this type of content, please leave a like, comment, and or subscribe to my YouTube channel. I always release videos on reading, tech things, day in the life. I can definitely answer any questions that everyone has. And yeah, I'm just really appreciating the journey that we have been like going down in this little community that's being created. I recently released a video about my cell phone, and that blew up on YouTube. I'm like, oh my God. So now I'm just cruising along. Another thing is I do have some other things coming in the mail that I'm looking forward to making a review on. So I will just keep you all updated. Oh, and then there's also some questions about how I styled some things, including my phone case and my Kindle case. So be on the lookout for uploads of that content as well. I'm always posting on the community tab on my page. I'm not sure how many people go to the community tab, but if you go to there, you'll see posts, and you can always ask me questions, and I'm very responsive. So yeah, I'm having a great day. I'm having the most loveliest time. So thank you all again, and I will see you all in the next clip. Shout out to 5 and Below for these headphones. I ended up playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure for the rest of the night, and then drinking the last third of my smoothie. And my face was all screwed up, not because it tastes bad, but because I had drank so much liquid already. Like I said, this was my third cup. So then I decided to end my night and play some more video games, eat some ramen, and yeah, I had a great day.